digital drive. Sweat on my brow, I burn the midnight oil. Lap after lap, carve my name in the soil. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase the line, I've earned my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, is mine tonight. Qualifying ghosts, I'll throw them down. Every corner's mine, I own this town. Science scream, my setup's tight. I've bled for this win in the virtual light. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase the line, I earn my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, is mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I pay my dues. Study every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I'll chase the line, I've earned my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of the server, I'm winning tonight. Shift up, hold steady, I'm crossing that line. I race in glory, this moment's mine. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. Burning and pixels collide. Steel and rubber in a world online. Every corner's a war to survive. Lead foot's keeping the fire alive. Engines in the void, thundering loud. Virtual tracks, but the crowd still shout. Through the crash and the flame we rise again. Lead foot TV, where the night won't end. Screaming sparks in the haze. Metal hearts locked in digital rage. Every lap is a line in the sand, driven faster by a ghostly hand. Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV. Engines in the void, thundering loud. Virtual tracks, but the crowd still shout. Through the crash and the flame we rise again. Leadfoot TV, where the night won't end. Tires screaming sparks in the haze. Metal hearts locked in digital rage. Every lap is a line in the sand, driven faster by a ghostly hand. Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV, Leadfoot TV. TV. the ground ignite. Through the smoke and fire, into the night. Slow and heavy, the storm begins. Glory is calling, only one wins. Lights on the horizon, fire in the veins. Every lap written in blood and chains. The track remembers, it takes its due. Legends falling, and legends break through. Let's put TV, feel the ground ignite. Through the smoke and fire, into the night. Slow and heavy, the storm begins. Glory is calling, only one wins. Lights on the horizon, fire in the veins. Every lap written in blood and chains. The track remembers, it takes its due. Legends fallen, and legends break through. No retreat, no disguise. Engines awaken under blackened skies. One by one, the echoes rise. Let foot TV, the fire never dies. Let foot TV, feel the ground ignite. Through the smoke and fire, into the night. Slow and heavy, the storm begins. Glory is calling, only one wins. Only one wins. Only one wins. Only one wins. No retreat, no disguise. Engines awaken under blackened skies. One by one, the echoes rise. Let foot TV, the fire never dies.
You talk too much, but the track don't lie. Quit stalling out, quit wasting time. Making way for this, pedal to the floor. Quit whining, drive like you want more. Quit whining and drive, feel the fury ignite. On like foot TV, it's a battle tonight. Quit whining and drive, leave it down in the dust. Steel and fire is the throttle we trust. Rubbing doors at 200 strong. The weak get wrecked, the brave roll on. Every left's a war, no mercy inside. If you came to complain, step off the ride. The time is ticking, the engine's roar. Hawaiian drive, that's what it's for. From the sins to the screen, it's the edge of your seat. Burning rubber where legends compete. Quit whining and drive, feel the fury ignite. On like foot TV, it's a battle tonight. Quit whining and drive, leave it down in the dust. Steel and fire, it's the throttle we trust. Lights out, hearts pound, hear the countdown scream. You're trapped in the cockpit of a digital dream. No tears, no fear, just a checkered sky. Quit whining and drive or get left behind. Quit whining and drive or get left behind. Quit whining and drive, let the wild take control. On the foot TV, it's a race for the soul. Quit whining and drive, leave it down in the dust. Steel and fire, it's the throttle we trust. Green flags alive. Quit whining and drive.
Screens lit up, the grid's alive. Engines roar in this digital drive. Sweat on my brow, I burn the midnight oil. Lap after lap, carve my name in the soil. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase the line, I earn my fight. down. Every corner's mine, I own this town. Sire scream, my setup's tight. I bled for this win in the virtual light. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I chase the line, I earn my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, is mine tonight. No resets, no excuses. I paid my dues, studied every apex. I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. 100 ways to crash, but not tonight. I'll chase the line, I've earned my fight. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I've paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of this over, I'm winning tonight. No resets, no excuses, I paid my dues. Studied every apex, I've got nothing to lose. The pack's behind me, checkers in my sight. I'm the king of the server, I'm winning tonight. Shift up, hold steady, I'm crossing that line. I race in glory, this moment's mine. Pedal down, no fear, I'm taking flight. This track, this race, it's mine tonight. Screens are burning and pixels collide. Steel and rubber in a world online. Every corner's a war.
Welcome into the Las Vegas Bull Ring here in Las Vegas, Nevada for the Bull Bash Twins tonight. So a little bit of a note, obviously we are here on Leadfoot TV and LSR TV on YouTube, live streaming. I'm your lead announcer, Chris Golden, alongside Tracy Brown in the booth here. He'll be doing my color tonight. And of course, Tracy, what do you think about this place?
Well, I tell you, that's an interesting question there, Chris, because until about 20 minutes ago, I didn't even know if I owned this track or not. So I have zero experience with this place. All I know is that it's an asphalt track. This is where the Bush brothers grew up and sort of cut their teeth in racing. And this is a small track. And that is about everything that I know about it.
Heck yeah, it's a really cool little track, and I love our format tonight because we're having two twin 60-lap races. So let me give you a little bit of a breakdown of how that's going to work. So our first twin is going to be 60 laps or 45 minutes. Caution laps are going to count. They do have the lucky dog enabled, and we have one extra set of tires per twin. So one in the 1 and one in the 2 with a fixed setup, and then each twin is their own individual full points race. Now, where they're going to differ tonight, twin number 1, no fast repairs, no green, white, checkered. But in twin 2, you get one fast repair and one green, white, checkered. So you really got to take care of your stuff in twin number 1. And of course, Tracy, right here in our special notes, if Justin Brooks qualified inside the top 20, which he obviously did, because we have 13 cars here tonight, he's going to start at the rear of both twins due to having 5 wins already with the EOL rule here. So what do you think about that, Tracy?
Well, honestly, with no more cars than we have here tonight, about 13 cars, I don't think that'll be an issue for Justin. It's the first time this has actually come into play It's kind of unbelievable that he actually has got 5 wins in the first 5 races, so he'll definitely be somebody we'll be wanting to take a look at tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and see if we can flash up the starting grid tonight. Here is showing Justin in first, but he's going to get an EOL. We got Shane Hodges in second in the 15 car, Landon Brown in the second row in third with the number 5. Cole Wilson be starting fourth in the 93 car, Jacob Prince in the third row, Aiden Neese to his outside in sixth. We got Landon Farmer in the 26 starting on fourth row. Joel Farlow, he'll be starting eighth in the number 24. We got Jason Woodham in the 71 starting ninth. Austin Pack starting in the top 10. And I'll go ahead and wrap this up because we only got a few more. Row 6, we got Travis Lapanis starting 11th. Chris Norris starting 12th. And Carter Levi. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with him, but we got a green flag. So I'm going to drop this thing here and we'll go and see what happens here.
Yep, there's our Lucky Duck Motorsports green flag, and we're already got beating and banging Austin Pack right there off of the 16. 3 wide, Justin Brooks on the bottom making short work of these guys. He's ready to get to the front. Really rolling through the corners well. A lot of side-by-side action all over the track. I mean, it's obviously going to be that throughout the night with how small this track is and how tight the groove is. Everybody's going to be fighting for that bottom because there's not a lot of grip up top. As you can see, the 5 right there falling back on that top line and dropping in line. So I'm anxious to see where these guys are going to kind of shake out here once we get our timing and scoring up on the screen there. And still 3 wide. Look at Justin Brooks already up to.
Oh man! And it looks like we got.
Wall.
Yeah, I didn't see who that was. I'm showing Aiden Neese. Well, I really don't even know who that was because that
it was right there around Justin Brooks. It looked like those 3 cars. There were 3 cars there, 3 wide with Justin Brooks on the bottom. It looked like that outside car just kind of shot up the track, but I didn't exactly see what would happen because I was focused on Justin there.
Yeah, I'm going back through my events here. Let's see. I'm showing Carter Levi as wrecking, but that was after the yellow flag. So I'm not exactly sure what we're going to see here.
I saw Carter Levi up into the wall, into the outside wall there hard. That might have been our caution if we can run it back a little before he was in the wall and just kind of see what was up.
Well, we'll give it a shot here anyway, and we'll see what we got. Whoops, sorry about that, everybody.
Got to see a little behind the scenes there from our producer Tracy.
Yeah, I'm just not really sure why it is. I don't really know what to say here.
And you know how technology is. All the fans know how technology is too.
Well, and I'm trying to more or less port myself over to a different system here tonight, and I don't have as much experience with this, so it looks like we're going to be getting 1 lap to go here. So I do apologize to everybody. One of these days I'll get this thing figured out, and we'll see if we can't. I'll see if I can't work on it and get better as we go. How about that?
Well, hey, either way, man, you know more about it than I do. All I'm good at is talking about race cars. So that's why I'm over on this side. But we are about to go green here with Hodges and Prince out front. So let's see how this shakes out. More 2 wide action coming up. Lucky Duck Motorsports green flag again. Hodges with the jump. Prince up to second, getting single file and leaving the 93 of Wilson hung out to dry on that outside line as the 26 shoves in with Farmer right there. And the top 2 kind of breaking away, and the 5 is going to follow Farmer through the hole. Landon Brown, sporting a different paint scheme tonight. Didn't even recognize him out there, Tracy.
Yeah, he's running a Cancer Awareness Month pink number 5 Leadfoot TV ride there, Chevrolet. And he's having a really good night tonight. He's running in 4th position.
Yep. We had Farmer, Brown, and Neese all just kind of freight train Wilson right there when Wilson got hung on that outside. And here comes Justin Brooks shoving his nose under Wilson too. He says, "You're not getting down yet because I'm right here, but we'll let you in behind me."
Yes, sir. We already put down 10 laps, so we got 50 to go, and Justin Brooks right now is running in 6th position. So these guys are going to have to get awful wide or awful fast, one or the other, because he is definitely coming.
Yeah, especially since out of those 10 laps, 3 of them were under caution. So he's passing 1 car per lap so far. From 13th to 6th, he's passed 1 car per lap. That's pretty insane. And that's under green, of course. But everybody in front of him single file. So I'm anxious to see if he can get a nose underneath Nice, or if he has to just kind of be patient and try to go outside.
Well, you know, Nice on his own, I mean, he's normally pretty competitive with Justin, so he might have something, you know, for him to keep him behind him as we see him closing up right behind Landon right now. So Landon's going to have to get on his giddy up and get on out of the way because he's got Brooks and Nice starting to chomp at the bit here.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm seeing on the entry of every corner, these guys are really getting bunched up here and trying to give each other room, but there's big checkups and accordion effects behind everybody, and that gives Justin Brooks the advantage he needs to get underneath Nice, as they were all checking up, and Nice got forced up the track, but Nice is right back under him fighting back, and they are too wide. The 26 and the 33 trying to hold on. That's Farmer and Brooks trying to hold on that outside line, and so far they're putting up a better fight than most have. Whoa. As Farmer comes back by Landon Brown and Nice gets into Brown. Golly, at the action all over the place right now.
I ain't kidding you. I don't have good enough camera views here to be able to pick it all up, but man, it is pretty exciting. I'm gonna have to make sure that I don't get carried away and forget to change the camera, and you know, get caught up in actually watching the racing action here as we see Brooks get underneath Aiden Nice. He may have the position now to be able to finally get around him. And the number
just might.
The number 5 of Landon Brown is going to be next, I do believe.
I think so, because what a move he did to squeeze in between Aiden Nice and Wilson right there to just really cross over in between those guys. He had Wilson under him and Nice above him, and he just shot right between them and took both their spots. And he's gaining very quickly on Brown. I mean, he's 3/10, 2/10, 1.5 tenths. He is closing in quick on Landon Brown.
Yeah, and I noticed that we got a sort of a...
Oh,
I missed
Landon Brown around off the bumper of Justin Brooks. Man, that's going to have some, yeah. Looked like Landon was lifting to get up into the corner a little bit and just lifted a little earlier than Justin expected.
Whoa. Yeah, buddy. Probably not the best guy to pick the rear tires up on there, being that he is the race director and part owner of the league.
Yeah, I think it was accidental. I mean, Justin is smart enough to not do that, I'm sure. I think it was just one of those deals. Justin is really good. He's where he gets most of his speed, I've noticed from a driver perspective, is he's very good at getting back into the throttle early. And to be honest, I think he might have just got into the throttle a little too soon, and Landon wasn't back in the throttle yet, and it was a wrong place, wrong time kind of deal for both of those guys.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now notice, well, Justin's going into the pits, but I don't think he has access to a fast repair, so he may be just kind of going in there right now and just letting them work on it and, you know, making the car a little bit more aerodynamic. Because I think this track is very aero sensitive. Oh, he's going to take on some tires here with 37 laps to go.
Well, I mean, we do have a set, so you might as well use them.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Well, he didn't get much damage repaired there, but he put some new shoes on that puppy. Maybe he's going to sort of take a self-inflicted EOL to kind of mitigate the damage to what had, you know, happened to Landon there. But there again, he loaded up with rubber again, so he's going to have to do it one more time. And I really wished, I'm sorry, Chris, didn't mean to step on you there, buddy. I really wished I had some different camera angles here, because I got some that seem a little too close and some that, or I should say one camera angle that just seems too far away. You can't even tell the car numbers on everyone, but it does sort of show the action in this track.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we're back at green in that Lucky Duck Motorsports green flag. Hodges out to a quick lead again, and I'm anxious to see how quick Brooks gets back up to the front. And the answer is pretty quick because we've completed 1.5 laps. And he's already back up to ninth. So 3 wide, and the 93 goes around off the bumper. Let me see who that was. It was a blue car.
Cole Wilson is a 93.
Yeah, Cole Wilson went around. It looked like they were 3 wide right there, and Wilson was on the outside. It looks like the guy in the middle just got squeezed. And there's nowhere for him to go.
Well, my software just told me that Shane Hodges crashed. I don't think that's the case, so we'll just skip right over that.
Yep, I could not. It's that blue car. That's a few car. It's right up ahead of, right beside Aiden Neese right there.
Joel Farlow.
Farlow was right there in the middle. They were 3 wide. I don't remember who was on the bottom.
We'll try to take a look at it. Here we go.
Yep, Aiden Neese. Yeah, they were 3 wide right there, and looks like Farlow just got squeezed. He couldn't go down any further, and 93 of Wilson was just right there on his outside, and it was just 3 guys going for the same spot, and there wasn't any room.
Yeah. That happens a lot on these short tracks here.
Sure enough. At least most of this is by accidents. A couple times on these short tracks, tempers will get you, and it may look like an accident, but it's really not.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like we're having some issues here getting the running order sorted out.
Yeah, I think everybody's trying to figure it out, because, I mean, heck, everybody's probably confused about how Justin Brooks just passed 6 cars in a lap and a half, but I'll tell you, I'll let everybody know that the gas pedal's over on the right side if they can't find it. He sure as heck has.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I was just getting ready to tell you, I can figure out how he did it. He's Justin Brooks, But there's still, and sometimes iRacing has an issue. It'll tell some guys you need to go around this car. As soon as you go around that car, then it'll tell you need to fall back behind him.
Yep, so, 30 to go here. Going to be 29 to go at the green. Lucky Ducks Motorsports green flag again. Hodges back out front quickly. He's really getting a good jump on these restarts, and I want to see how quickly they can get back single file, because Neese is hung out on the outside right now with Farmer gets down in line there. The 28 stuck outside of Levi, and Justin Brooks on the outside trying to make that outside work. He hadn't really been out there so far tonight, but he's really seems like all the fast guys are on the outside right now, and it's giving those inside line guys a chance to hang with them. Yeah,
and he's back sort of nose to tail again with Aiden Neese. He's one of the few. Oh, no, as Austin Pack gets into, I believe that was Farmer.
That definitely was Farmer. I mean, with close racing like that, it's bound to happen. Big contact there from Farmer and Pack. While both cars, a little extracurricular there. Not sure how that's going to go over as far as post-race activities go, but they don't have any fast repairs in this first twin race. So let's see what happened here. See if it was. Oh, okay. So I hate to be that guy, but I'm going to call it like I see it here. Farmer has no reason to be upset at Pack. Pack was all the way down, and Farmer just came down across his nose.
Well, I'm looking on a different monitor over here trying to set up the shot, and so I just keep seeming to miss it. But let's bring it back live here, and I'm going to see if I can't cue this puppy up one more time where maybe I can take a look at it. I didn't know if that was going to be it or not. Hopefully we got time for a quick replay. So I got the camera on Austin Pack, and so we're going to see what happens here. So to go down and it just looks like, to me, it looked like Austin had the nose down there, and well, I'm not even sure that was intentional, to be honest with you, the way that Austin Pack was backing down the track. Now, that one could have been, I don't know. That's kind of hard to say. I don't know. You're the actual driver here, Chris. What do you think? There's probably a lot of things to get done intentionally, but could be construed as, racing incidents. Have you ever been involved in that?
Man, not me. I've never lost my temper ever. Uh, as far as I might have thrown a steering wheel or two in my day, but, uh, but yeah. To be honest, man, I don't know because Pack really wasn't moving too much there when Farmer just kind of drove into him when they were both sitting still. I don't know. I kind of hope they finish top three so I can ask them because I want to know. I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth for sure. But it'll definitely create some entertainment. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it definitely will. And from what I could see, it looked like to me a racing incident. But of course, we'll always kind of take another look at these things just to make sure.
We're the media guys, man. We're supposed to start the pod.
Hey, that's our job, right? As we see Landon Farmer. Is that right? I'm showing him.
No, we got Hodges jumping out front. Farmer in second in that 26. So do we have two 26s? We had the 28 of Levi. That was Levi.
Maybe that's what it was. Oh, no. Jason Woodham gets in.
Oh, no. Oh, hard shot into that outside wall. Jesus Christ. If that was real, that one hurt. We were saying Farmer that whole time, and it was Levi. Sorry about that.
yeah. Sorry about that, Levi. Sorry about that, Farmer.
Yeah, Levi's the one with the temper, not Farmer.
So I am showing Chris Norris being involved here. We'll cue it up and just see what happens.
Let's take a look.
Let's see. If can't get on down here, it'll be in the 56 car. Well, he was involved. He was involved.
And but if you look, he took Justin Brooks with him too. Right after as he's sliding up the track backwards, he hooks Justin Brooks in that left rear.
Well, let's just see here. Yeah, I mean, right now Jason Woodham right there from that view is down about as low as he can go. Oh.
Yeah, Norris really shoved it in there and just came across him, and then the 16. And he even got Brooks a little bit in the left rear, but I don't know how bad it's going to be for Brooks.
Well, I tell you what. So I've got something else kind of cooked up here, so let's see if this actually works. Getting ready to throw something up here. Sort of a race recap. Will you run?
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
If the daggone yellow flag won't on top of it.
We've had 44 of 60 complete so far. Leader is Shane Hodges, 5 cautions for 21 laps. So far, has been 2 drivers for 2 lead changes, and Shane Hodges has the fastest lap at a 14.9. And I just realized it was the 16 car that hit Norris a second ago. And man, I tell you what, Lapenas, he really pounded Norris in that corner. That was pretty gnarly. But I think we're going back green here. We sure are. Lucky Ducks Motorsports green flag. Farmer with a pretty good jump that time, but Hodges still beats him to the bottom on the corner. And Farlow, 3 wide back there with Farlow stuck in the middle. Are they going to pull through this?
Oh, apparently not. No.
No, sir. Woodham hooks the left rear of Farlow. Or, sorry, not Farlow. Oh, Farlow hard into the inside wall out there by himself. What was that?
So, I am showing, I don't know why we're having so much trouble tonight. The 28 of Carter Levi is who I'm showing being involved with this. So, we'll take another look.
They were 3 wide, and I missed it because they went off in the corner. Yep, 28 right there. Woodham turns Levi. Levi's had a rough night tonight. First him and Austin Pack, and now him and Woodham. And then if you look around the back straightaway, after the caution, the 24 really hits the inside wall hard. Farlow, he just pounded that inside wall after the caution came out on the back straightaway.
Yeah, I think, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Hey, we'll kind of watch that back again here then. So we're taking a look at Carter Levi.
Yep, so we got Levi there. These guys are racing. Wood just comes up right there on Woodham, and then the 24 after they go through the corner. the 24 of Farlow slams the inside wall.
Well, let's see if we can't back this up here then.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck happened there? He just came out of the corner and went down there all by himself. Might be a technical issue with his equipment. He sure enough just took off, got out of the throttle and everything.
What? I don't know what to say about that, Chris. That has all the indicators of equipment malfunction, if you ask me.
Sure does. Looks like a wheel disconnect or something.
Yes.
But Justin Brooks back up to 8th again. And our boy Landon Farmer made his way back up to 3rd with that beat up nose. We'll see. It's not very aerodynamic, but luckily we're at a short track, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, that's actually Landon Brown in the pink beat up nose car. Again, probably not aerodynamic, but I guess we're going to see what he can do with it.
Yep, green flag again. Hodges, Farmer getting down single file just like they have every other restart. Landon Brown up to 3rd. 93 of Wilson really trying on that outside, but Prince is under him, and Nice may be coming with him too. They really got him. It seems like that outside line is just not going to come in tonight. I mean, Nice is right there on Prince as well, about to go past the 93. Hopefully Wilson can get back in line here behind Nice and just sit and ride. But Brooks has crossed over Woodham because Woodham was underneath. Ooh, Pack gets into Brooks a little bit there, gives him a little shove, but Brooks is on his way past Woodham here. Pack wants to go too. And so far, we got Farlow 1 lap down, and then Levi 7 laps down. So he must have had lots of damage in that last crash where he took out that tire barrier.
Yeah, and again, we don't have any fast repairs in this first heat. So, if they can't bang it out with a maul or some other sort of bodywork hammer, you kind of got to ride what you got. And if it knocked the radiator out of it, you're in trouble.
Ooh, Landon Brown way overshoots his entry, and he loses 3 spots right there, and he is hung out to dry on that outside. Everybody just going to freight train him right here. Man, you miss your entry here, you're along for the ride, because these cars are going to push like dump trucks at this place, because you can't really use the throttle to turn them too well. And Wilson still out there on that outside, probably hoping he can get down here pretty soon.
He is definitely hanging tough there, that's for sure. Haven't been able to see too many drivers be able to use the high line. And it's been very hard to hold on to your position, let alone make any progress.
Yep, for sure. And he falls in behind Landon Brown right there. So now we're back everybody single file. Hodges, Farmer, Nice, Prince, Brown, Wilson, Pack, Brooks, Woodham, Lapanis, and Norris. As they run right now, that's your top 11. Farlow 1 lap down, and Levi, I believe, still in the pits. Now 13 laps down. Probably getting that damage repaired. Cutting his losses here for Twin 1, thinking about Twin 2.
Yes, sir. And it looks like it's going to be Shane Hodges going to be taking the checker flag with, as we see the 24.
Ooh.
He was Joel Farlow spun up there. So it's Shane Hodges. Well, let's see. I tell you what. I'll throw up the results real quick just so we can get an official here. Shane Hodges, Landon Farmer, and Aiden Nice. And I wonder Justin Brooks finishes in 8th position. Landon, well, listen, I messed that up, so I'll start all over. In first, we got Shane Hodges. In second, Landon Farmer. I knew that was going to happen. That was the reason why I was trying to get to it so fast. Because since there is twins going on, we have essentially ended the session right now. And so the new session has taken effect. And so it kind of takes all the info that I did have and just wipes it right off. And now we have a clean slate. So, Chris,
hey, that's all right.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, if it's okay with you, we'll take a quick break, see if we can't drag some drivers in here, get maybe a quick word before they get staged up for another race. Is that okay?
Sounds good to me. Let's take our break, and we'll pull our winner in here for that first twin.
10-4, buddy. We'll be right back. Okay.
Eastern Technical Design Incorporated provides design and drafting services for commercial, industrial, and residential construction. Services include architectural renderings, preliminary plan design, as well as final construction drawings. These drawings include all the necessary structural, building, plumbing, and mechanical electrical plans as required to produce and deliver a finished building and/or structure. This company is proudly owned by LFRL's Tracy Brown. Eastern Technical Design. Contact them today at 252-245-1599 or email them at easterntechnicaldesign@gmail.com. Commercial, industrial, and residential construction. Eastern Technical Design is the perfect plan for your building needs.
Hey, we are here with our third place finisher, Aiden Neese, in his first twin. Man, how'd you be able to pull that off, working your way through that? Because you were in some messes throughout that race.
I pray to Jesus. That's really basically it. Thieves were partying sometimes. Yeah, I just kind of just prayed, and fortunately we got some green flag runs where I was able to get to the bottom, and after restarting, I don't know how many times up top, and get advantage from that one. So,
Heck yeah, man! Awesome run in this first twin. Looking forward to you put on a pretty good show in the second one too, and keep that Houdini stuff up.
yes, sir.
All right, brother. And we're going to jump over to our second place finisher here, Landon Farmer. Landon, do you think you're going to have anything for Shane in this second twin?
Hopefully, if I save a little more. Towards the end there, I mean, he was just gone. There was nothing I could do. But on the restarts, definitely, I figured out how to stop him from getting up on the outside, getting a gun right off of 2. So if I can get under him at some point at any turn, I think I have a shot for him.
Heck yeah, man! It's pretty much you two guys out front, ahead of all the mess. So if y'all guys can keep that up, it should end up pretty well for you tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was fun racing. I mean, we were staying off of each other pretty well, unlike some others in the rest of the pack. And yeah.
Heck yeah, man! We appreciate you. Good luck in this second one, and we're going to jump over here to our twin number 1 winner, Shane Hodges. He's also our 5th place points sitter coming into this race, so should have gained a little bit on that one. Shane, how you feeling, man?
I think it's going to be pretty interesting for the second race, but that about the first 45 laps, I was really just saving, just riding around, and I let it just try to push it to see what it'd do for the final 10 laps, and I think I've got it figured out for the second race, but Justin's going to be pretty hard to beat if he gets up there.
Oh, for sure, man. Dude, Brooks was, I mean, the first 10 laps, he passed 7 cars, and 3 of the laps were under caution. So we talked about that on our broadcast there. He was coming, but it just seemed like when he was on his way, everybody decided to get in his way. I hate to be that guy, but how much are you hoping he stays back there in all that mess?
I hope a lot. I hope to win both of these races, or win the second one.
Heck yeah, man. Well, nothing against these other guys, but you sure seem to have them covered on the restarts. So we'll see how this goes. Hope you qualify well, and good luck. Give us a heck of a show, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You bet. Tracy, I'll throw it back to you there real quick. If you want to get a little word from, or talk about our sponsors here a little bit, and we'll get ready in about 3 minutes. We're going to be qualifying again for this second twin here.
Blue Line Soft Wash is a veteran-owned and operated company dedicated to bringing integrity and precision to exterior cleaning. Founded by a retired law enforcement officer, and we proudly back the men in blue. Blue Line Soft Wash upholds The values of service, commitment, and attention to detail in every job. Trust Blue Line Soft Wash to protect and enhance your property with the same dedication they once gave to protecting our community. Protect and serve. Protect your car with Blue Line Soft Wash today. Tar River Environmental, located in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, is a premier provider of professional logging and land clearing services, proudly serving communities across the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. Their services are vital for large-scale land development and forestry operations. By prioritizing responsible land management, Tar River Environmental helps clients achieve their land use goals while maintaining ecological integrity. Find more details on Tar River Environmental, located in Rocky Mount, on Google today.
Would you like a sport of tea and some crumpets?
We are back at the Las Vegas Bull Ring here in Las Vegas, Nevada for twin number 2. Hodges got the win in the first one. It's going to be no more qualifying here. It's going to be an invert, obviously, with Justin Brooks going to the rear. So it'll be an 8-car. The top 8 will invert for the start. So that's going to put Austin Pack on the front, Landon Brown, and then the 9-car. I don't have our lineup there.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how this works as far as the invert goes. I do know that the starting grid that I have pulling the info from iRacing probably isn't going to be correct. We'll take a look at it. Yeah, because I'm still showing Justin Brooks up front. He was the one that qualified first to start out with, but he had to take a EOL. And so
we'll go through and do our numbers here. So we got the 81 and the 5. So Pack, Brown, Wilson, the 9. I can never remember his name.
Jacob Prince.
Yeah, Prince. That's it. Prince, and then Farmer will be inside row 3. Nice outside row 3. Woodham looks like is going to be inside row 4. Hodges outside row 4 in 8th, since he did win the first twin. And then we're looking at Norris, Lapinas, Farmer, Brooks, I believe, is going to be our round out of the field there, if I got everything right. Levi, not Farmer. I get Levi and Farmer mixed up every dadgum time. They're going to kill me. But we are going green anyway. Lucky Duck Motorsports with Farlow bringing up the rear there. Lucky Duck Motorsports green flag. Oh, Neese and Woodham get together. First corner. Oh, that's not going to go over well.
Let's see if we can go back and take a look at see what happened here.
Yep. Based on where they are on this start here, I'm going to say it might have been a squeeze job down on Woodham, but I can't say for sure until we take a look. Oh, Hodges.
Got into the back of the 45 of Aiden Neese, sent him right down into the side of Jason Woodham.
Yep, right after that Lucky Duck Motorsports green flag, we are right out here with a blue line soft wash caution on the first corner. Well,
now,
at least we made it past the flag stand.
Yeah. And if there is a silver lining here for anyone involved in this second race of the Twin 60s tonight, you do have a fast repair available. So we will be able to take a look at that and see if anyone's using it. We see Chris Norris jumping in here. See Aiden Neese jumping out.
Yep, I think they might be using those fast repairs. But I tell you what, who took advantage of that caution right there and really punched a hole through the field is Lapenas. He's up there to 7th.
Yeah, he moved up 3 places, but Carter Levi ended number 20. Yeah, he's up 5 positions. So for whatever reason, I'm right there with you, Chris. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Maybe it's the overall scheme between I done forgot who it was. Now I know Farmer is one of them, and
it's the 26th and the 28th that's getting me, and I think
it is. Yes, it's the 28 and the 26. Same thing with me, and tonight, Landon Farmer is running a different paint scheme than what he normally does, but I think the issue is that Carter Levi is kind of running a paint scheme that's similar to what
Farmer usually runs.
What Farmer usually runs, yeah. So I mean, it's tough to keep up with here tonight.
And
I was fixing to say the 28 and the 26, the numbers look so similar as well. So
very, very true. A lot of action here. Pack with a big jump out front, but then Wilson powers back on the inside and takes the lead away. And Farmer Brown. Look at Farmer Brown.
Farmer Brown.
Looking to do the same back here in third. Oh, man, I am all over the place tonight. Good Lord.
Well, the track is so small, we don't have great camera angles. Everybody switched up their paint schemes, and so it's throwing the broadcasters for a loop tonight. Not to mention the fact we're running twin 60s as opposed to the normal 125 laps tonight. So everything is just running on the ragged edge tonight.
After that race yesterday at Auto Club with 4 Wide Motorsports and that wreck I had on the front straightaway, I probably got one of them Caucasians.
What is that? Caucasian? I'm not sure if I'll...
One of them head injuries.
Oh, well, I tell you what, I saw that thing. I was actually producing that race. I think I was actually helping out my buddy Charles Oberg, doing a little bit of broadcasting there too. We saw that, and that was one of the nastiest wrecks I've ever seen in iRacing. I mean, I think we were talking before the race here. If that had been in real life, they'd be airlifting your butt to a hospital, man, because it destroyed that car.
Oh, yeah, it was insane. But look who's up to the top 5 now. Justin Brooks working on the rear end of Prince here. He is really working him over, and he's going to shoot underneath, and he's got him. He's really driving in hard into that corner and making it stick. He's found something here. These other guys just don't. They hadn't found it yet.
Yeah, they can't.
He's able to, go ahead.
Oh, well, I was fixing to say, it kind of makes me wonder if, because I think it was Chris Norris that got involved in a wreck and might have tagged him as he was coming by in that first race that we had. And I wonder if, Justin just more or less just conceded that he wasn't going to have enough to win the race and just kind of settled back there in the back. But this race, he is coming with a vengeance.
Absolutely looks that way, and I'm watching very closely here, and he's driving in 2 to 3 car lengths deeper than anyone else on the track, and he's back in the throttle a car length before anyone else. So he's really got this place figured out.
Well, as he drops off there a little bit, yeah, it's just been my experience, he has most places figured out.
True story, and he just makes really quick work of Landon Brown there. He just goes on by and says, "See you later." But a little flash there from Brooks. But Levi's going to follow Brooks right on around Brown, and so is Hodges, because Landon Brown's stuck on the outside right now, and that is not where you want to be at this place. Because Prince is coming along with him. It's kind of like being stuck in the sucker hole at Talladega or Daytona. You're going straight to the back if you don't have any help. And if you're not on the bottom here, that's the same place you're going to, straight to the back.
Yeah, and everybody who is behind you knows that too, so they're driving extra hard to be able to get up underneath you before you're able to get back down. So they kind of want to, break you over the log and hold you there.
Yeah, in 2 laps, Landon Brown lost 5 spots, so it's definitely a killer getting hung out there on that outside, especially the way things are going now. But look at Wilson still leading out front. He's led darn near this whole thing since the restart, and I believe Brooks brushed the wall a little bit right there coming out of the corner.
Well, this is going to get interesting, although I do feel I don't know if to feel sorry for Wilson or not, but I don't envy his position, because he's out in front and he's trying to put down good laps, conserve his tires for what he's got, because there's a storm coming, and that storm is named Justin Brooks.
100% true, because he's already up to second. He made very quick work of Austin Pack, and he's about 6/10 behind Wilson, now 5/10. He's gained at least a 10th a lap. And again, he's just absolutely outclassing the whole field. He's able to drive in 2 to 3 car lengths deeper than anyone else and get back on the throttle sooner. It's unimaginable. Then Pack up into the wall, losing 2, 3 spots there, possibly 4 and 5.
Yeah, and look, you see Landon Brown, he's already, before he even gets to Austin Pack, it's already lined up, taking the low line, because you want to keep him pinned up there in that second line, because that is not the way to get around here. Not fast, anyway.
They definitely see blood in the water. Speaking of blood in the water, Justin Brooks down to 1/10 on Wilson. He's on that back bumper, and there's a yellow flag. Blue line soft wash yellow flag.
I'm
Wilson
showing
right there and saved by the bell.
I'm showing Austin Pack. So we'll take another look at this and see if we can see what happened here.
Pack was on the outside.
You see the 26 of Landon Farmer. Oh boy, Landon Farmer just ran it in just a little too deep. A light tap on the right rear, and that's all it took to send Pack around.
Yep, sure enough. Almost got Chris Norris. Woo.
Man, that's, just one of those racing things. I mean, it's nothing egregious, but I'm sure Austin Pack is probably disagreeing with that version right now, I would imagine.
Yep. Yep. So I'm going to throw this out. It may cause a little bit of drama, but a couple weeks ago, there was someone, I don't remember who, but I don't believe they're in the league anymore, that took issue with Justin Brooks to the point to where, this is one of those things that nobody ever wants to talk about, but they flat out called him a cheater. And as we all know, iRacing has anti-cheat software, so that's not realistic by any means. But dadgummit, man, that's got to be a little bit of a compliment, really, because if you're that good that people say, hey, you're doing illegal stuff, that's got to make you feel pretty good.
Yeah, you would think so. Nobody gets, or I don't know, likes to be called a cheater, sort of diminishes your accomplishments or something. But Justin Brooks, with the I rating that he has and the notoriety that he has, I strongly feel if he was doing anything illegal or cheating in any way, guys much smarter than us would have already discovered what it is and would have pointed it out. And
exactly.
This guy, he just has this particular car. He may have everything, all the cars figured out. I don't know, but this is the only one I watch him in. He's got this car figured out anyway, and he knows how to maximize what iRacing provides to him. As we see,
Hodges around.
Hodges.
Golly. First corner again. Did he have some help? Because I couldn't quite tell. I was watching Brooks again.
Yeah, I was too, and it looked like to me that he was getting ready to run up on Brooks's bumper about the time he just kind of got wiped right out of the view. So I'm not sure what. Oh my gosh, that happened with the 9 of Jacob Prince. If we'll take a look at it, he got into Aiden Neese. We'll back it up here. Take a look here at the 9.
Yep, sure enough. It just a little bit of a wiggle right there, and Neese was outside, and he just took him right on up the track, right there. Ooh,
I mean,
right
that is something that you hardly ever see in these cars. You know, that looked like a wicked reaction, sort of like what you had the other night running those Gen 4 cars. I mean, just...
Sure enough. It really reminded me of the very first lap with Austin Pack last night, or in Friday night at Auto Club, where he was down on the bottom and just had a little bit of a wiggle and tried to catch the car, and it just turned dead right on him. I feel like it was the smaller version of that was what we just saw from Prince there, and Neese and Hodges got the worst of it.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to see here if... okay, so Aiden Neese just took a fast repair right there. Car looks brand new again. So
26 to go, so we're past halfway already. So it's coming down to crunch time, and him and Hodges got a lot of cars to get by again. And Brooks really got a good jump on that restart, but Wilson had him beat into 1. So I'm kind of anxious to see how this goes after this blue line soft wash caution is over with.
yeah, it's going to be interesting because, you know, Justin Brooks on the outside, obviously not the best line as we've seen over and over again tonight. And we've got Cole Wilson hoping to be able to put a little bit of a distance stare behind him. And then I still want to call it the 28, Landon Farmer, but that's Carter Levi. Maybe he'll get up underneath Brooks. And, oh, man, I mean, Brooks just got an awesome restart. He ended up beating Wilson to turn 1. I have no idea how he did that, not unless he just timed it out perfectly.
In my year of iRacing, I have never seen the second place car beat the leader to turn 1, because the leader is the control car. So that really shows you how much in Wilson's head he was. As they're 4 wide back there, and it does not work. That's going to be Woodham. Looked like Neese, Woodham. They were 4 wide back there, and they were just all over it. Hodges, Neese, Woodham is what it looks like I saw.
Oh, boy, 4 wide, man. That is not going to work. Oh, my
Hodges.
God.
Yep. Hodges, Norris, and Woodham. Dadgummit. Yeah, 4 wide's a no-no, boys. I feel kind of weird having to tell you guys that, but that's a no-no at this place.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, 2 wide doesn't really even work around here. 4 wide, oh, man. No, you know, somebody's got to back off the gas, and I guess everybody, all 4 of them were kind of rolling the dice and hoping they were going to be the lucky one there.
Well, there were 4 guys there, and if we're being honest, 2 of those guys were a couple of the faster cars, and 2 of the guys are usually our kind of middle to back of the pack guys. So I think it was just 2 guys that knew they were trying to get to the front and maybe got a little impatient and just kind of shoved her in there. But again, you never want to put words in anybody's mouth, but just calling it like we see it.
Well, you know what time it is, don't you? It's past time.
Oh, it sure is. 25 to go. Well, 20 to go. 19 to go. However many to go. Time to dig. Brought to you by Golden Racing. Your boy Chris Golden, part-time Arkham Menard Series driver, full-time oil field worker, and
hell of a
announcer.
Yeah, hell of a broadcaster for Leadfoot Racing League. We appreciate you showing up here, buddy. I'd hate to know that I had to carry this thing all by myself, man. You do a wonderful job. Absolutely great. You could always, if you ever get tired of those oil fields, man, go ahead and start looking into becoming an iRacing broadcaster.
Hey, I might do that. I might do that if I can find enough leagues, you know. But we're about to go green again. Pace car's off. Let's see. There's a big jump from Brooks. We knew that was coming. Didn't even have to call that one, making my job easy up here. And, ooh, Wilson gets down and Levi says, "Hey, I didn't tell you you could come down right there." And he just decided to give him a little shove, but Levi backed off. And Prince may be trying to get the nose under, but Farlow's hung up on that in that sucker hole on the outside right now, and he's going backwards. Landon Brown underneath him, Nice underneath Pack, and Farmer, Farlow, and Pack are hung out on the outside with Levi now as Prince gets under him. Now they've shown already you can't really run too wide for long here because somebody's going to mess up here because there's not much room for error for sure.
Well, as we see our leader there in the 15 car, Shane Hodges, man, he's stuck back there in 8th position. Now he's got into the inside lane. I'm sure he's going to be trying to make up a few positions, but boy, there's just side-by-side racing from about 4th on back here. And oh, there was almost a 3 wide there. Looked like Austin Pack was the winner out of that one. The other 2 guys, Landon Brown and the 24, Joe Farlow, decided to back out of it.
Pack really felt he was in a bad spot there between looked like Landon Brown and
Joel Farlow.
Farlow, yeah, between Brown and Farlow, Pack thought he was in a bad spot, and he really spin her off into the corner. Ooh, was that Levi? That was Levi got stuck on that outside hole, and he fell back there and tried to get back down, and Pack was just there. Dadgummit, Levi has had a tough couple twins tonight. Dang it, man.
As we see Carter Levi there, he checked up just a hair for Hodges there. Keep from getting into him, and did a 180 and kept on getting it.
Yep, he was stuck out there on that outside line, and he knew he was going backwards. He'd failed all the way from 3rd, all the way back there to 7th already, and he just tried to squeeze in there, and there wasn't quite enough room. Pack had really closed that hole up, and it wasn't enough room to fit the car in there.
Well, I tell you what, I just got an alert that Justin Brooks crashed. So if nothing else, even if it is false, I want to take a look at it if that's okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's see what iRacing or SDK considers a crash. I guess it's just him pacing along. That, you know, even SDK, ATVO, everything we got is having a tough time with the bull ring tonight.
Man, even SDK's tired of Justin Brooks winning. That's young.
That is exactly right, man. With 10 laps to go, buddy, I don't think we've seen the last caution flag. I hate to say that, but you know, if 25 laps is time to dig, right now, man, I mean, you are going to lay everything out with a restart with 10 laps to go at this track, because if you were to get lucky, you could pick up several positions. But on the flip side of that, you could also lose a bunch as well.
And on this twin, we do have a green-white checkered, so we're going to take the green here with 8 to go. So we'll see once he gets down to the wire. I think Brooks is going to jump out with this one, but does Wilson have anything for him? It's going to be the big question. And is Prince going to try to shove it in under Wilson? There's a lot of variables, and we're back with the Lucky Ducks Motorsports green flag. Brooks way out front, and Wilson diving down on the bottom there, and they're 2 wide, 3 deep behind them. 3 wide back there behind Farlow and Levi again with Pack in the fray. Hodges trying to make it 3 wide, but thinks better of it between Farlow and Farmer. Really trying to work them over, but our top 4 are all single file, just rolling right along away from this Pack. But Hodges is giving Farlow the business, says, "Hey, man, I need to get going, and you are in my way."
Yes, sir, as we take a look at the top 4, looks like to me Justin Brooks pretty much checked out. Aiden Nice diving into the below Jacob Prince there, so he's probably going to have a good shot at taking over 3rd. And then as we back up, they're starting to get single file again. I thought it was going to be a little bit more aggressive. I hear crunching. I hear crunching.
There's one around. Farmer and Prince. Farmer turns Prince around. I believe it was Prince that got turned around there. Or, sorry, not Prince. Dadgummit, now I'm throwing Prince in with Farmer and Levi.
Carter Levi is what I'm showing. We will
Yeah, I
see.
tell you, Farmer on Levi violence is really messing us up here. Sure enough.
Oh, man,
there she goes.
yes. And I tell you what, I'm going to stop it right here real quick because I heard crunching up before this, and I'm not sure if I can kind of ease up through the pack or not, or maybe even to the rear.
I'm thinking probably Prince and Niece, possibly.
I don't know. I thought I heard some. Oh, there it goes. It was the 24. Yes, it was the 24 of Joel Farlow and Nate Niece.
Man, how'd you hear that all the way from the booth up here? I can't hear that.
Yeah. It's I don't know. The magic of
TV magic.
TV magic. That's what I'm looking for. Yes, absolutely. I don't even know myself. I was sitting there, trying to see what in the world happened with Carter Levi, and I could hear metal crunching elsewhere. So
I'll tell you what, man. It's just you're just a race car wizard. That's all it is. That's all it comes down to is production wizardry. And speaking of wizards, I think I ain't gonna call. Never been one to call it early, but green, white, checkered for this one. I think Brooks has got her in the bag.
I really do too. I mean, I feel sorry for Cole Wilson because he really got snookered there on that restart when he was leading. Justin Brooks just shot out of there like a cannon as we're getting ready to realign to get side by side here. But I tell you what, if I were Cole Wilson, I would take a note from Justin Brooks and what he did. And, it's a big gamble, but I think I would try my best to anticipate it and even maybe get just a fraction of a second early on Justin Brooks. That's a big gamble because you could always, take an early shot on the green flag.
Speaking of early shot on the green flag, Prince gives Justin a shove, and Wilson almost gets under him. Brooks washes up.
Oh, man, look, Wilson's getting underneath Brooks. He's got the position that he needs. 2 laps to go. This is going to get interesting right here.
Oh, and they are beating each other to death back here behind them. Tiltify, 1 to go right here. White flag. This next flag will end it. Can Wilson get by Brooks? Can he beat the unbeatable man coming off of 4? Brooks takes it.
Oh, my God. What an incredible finish. I have got to give Cole Wilson credit. Man, I tell you what, he did. Honestly, we're probably going to have to wind it back again if you've got a moment here, Chris, because I want to see that again, man. We are looking
for that one all night.
I want to see what exactly happened here again. So we will get back up here. Let's see if we can't get into this. We take an up close view.
I think on the start, Prince gave Brooks a shot, and I don't think Brooks was ready for that shot on that restart, and it caused him to overrun turn 1, and that's when Wilson got under him. So it all started when they took the green, and Prince really rear-ended the back of Brooks, and I think it threw Brooks's groove off, and he missed his entry into 1.
I think you're exactly right, and from the looks of things, when the 9 of Jacob Prince hit Brooks, I thought he was taking it as a help bump, if you will. And more or less, once he got nailed, he just floored it, and it did kind of shoot him out there. But I think he ended up approaching turn 1 faster than what he thought he was and overshot it. Yep. And that is the closest finish, I do believe, that we've had in this league for Justin Brooks whenever he's ran with us.
Man, I gotta rub this one into Wesley next time we're in here together because he missed a heck of a race tonight.
Oh man, yeah, they were short but exciting for sure. I tell you what, it was a heck of a place to try to produce for. Didn't have any good camera views. We had guys with different paint schemes, mixed it up. It was all we could do to try to keep them apart, and So anyway, I tell you what, why don't we cue up another commercial here real quick, and we'll take a quick break, see if we can't get our podium finishers in here. And again, appreciate you watching LSR TV and Leadfoot TV. We'll be right back.
Eastern Technical Design Incorporated provides design and drafting services for commercial, industrial, and residential construction. Services include architectural renderings, preliminary plan design, as well as final construction drawings. These drawings include all the necessary structural building, plumbing, and mechanical electrical plans as required to produce and deliver a finished building and/or structure. This company is proudly owned by LFRL's Tracy Brown. Eastern Technical Design. Contact them today at 252-245-1599 or email them at easterntechnicaldesign@gmail.com. Commercial, industrial, and residential construction. Eastern Technical Design is the perfect plan for your building needs.
Would you like a sport of tea and some crumpets?
Tar River Environmental, located in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, is a premier provider of professional logging and land clearing services, proudly serving communities across the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. Their services are vital for large-scale land development and forestry operations. By prioritizing responsible land management, Tar River Environmental helps clients achieve their land use goals while maintaining ecological integrity. Find more details on Tar River Environmental, located in Rocky Mount, on Google today.
Welcome back to the Las Vegas Bull Ring here in Las Vegas, Nevada, where I can confidently say we have had the finish of the year in this second twin race tonight here, Tracy. Let me go through and run down this finishing order here real quick. And first, Justin Brooks. Second, Cole Wilson. Less than a half of a tenth off of Brooks for the win. Jacob Prince in third. Aiden Neese almost back in the podium as he was in twin number one. Landon Brown fifth. Austin Pack sixth. Shane Hodges seventh. Carter Levi fights back to eighth. Travis Lapenas pushes his way through the field up to ninth. Landon Farmer ends up back there in 10th. And Joel Farlow 11th. Jason Woodham, after that last lap contact, ends up back there in 12th. And Chris Norris, 20 laps down because of the damage probably from twin one as well as two, rounds us out at 13th for the night. And we have our top three in the booth here with us, Tracy. But before that, what do you have for us? Yes, sir. Yep, the four wide motorsports. Yes, sir. Moment of the race, but Tar River Environmental. Man, heck of a finish. Like I said, that's the finish of the year so far. And our points leader takes the win in the second twin after finishing eighth in that first one. Man, heck of a night, man. And let's go ahead and talk to our top three here tonight. So I have got first up Jacob Prince, our third place finisher. Jacob, tell us a little bit about the second twin here tonight. What'd you think?
It got a little chaotic there a couple of times. A lot of aggressive driving with it being such a short race, but had a lot of fun. Those short races really aren't my driving style. I'm more of a save tire kind of guy and show up at the end, but had to go hard from the beginning there, but had some good racing. Really good finish at the end there. Wish I could have been a little closer to him to kind of throw myself in the mix, but I'm happy with the podium.
Heck yeah, we noticed in the broadcast there that I don't think it was intentional, just trying to get a good jump, but it really looked like you gave Justin Brooks a little bit of a shot there to try to get him out front, but it ended up causing him to overshoot turn one.
Yeah, I was just trying to get a good jump and trying to go off of where he had been going on past restart. So maybe just got going a little early there, but I mean, getting up to speed and getting into one is so crucial in these restarts. That could be the difference from winning the race or finishing fifth. So you just kind of got to be on your toes and try to guess right, I guess.
Heck yeah, man. Well, I'll be one of the ones to give you credit for our yes sir moment of the race for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and give you credit for that finish that we had with Cole Wilson and Justin Brooks.
Well, I'm glad I could create a cool moment like that, and it was fun to watch from my seat. Like I said, wish I could have been in the mix myself, but it was a good race.
Hey, heck yeah, buddy. Got any sponsors? Anybody you'd like to thank? Or anybody you want to talk about before you jump off of here?
I just want to thank all the guys that put this on every week. I know running a league ain't easy and dealing with everything that comes with that, but I appreciate them doing it, and I look forward to running every Sunday night.
Heck yeah, buddy. It's a pleasure having you, and we'll see you next Sunday.
All right, thank you.
You bet. All right, Tracy. Who do you have for our second place finisher?
Well, I tell you what, I got Cole Wilson standing right beside me here, and I got a couple of questions for him. So First of all, I just want to say congratulations, Cole. I mean, that was absolute. I mean, just a blast to watch those last few laps. But before that, you were in the lead, and Justin Brooks just looked like he was shot out of a cannon going into turn one. And I was just wanting to know, I mean, did Justin just time it really, really good? Or did something happen on your end to where, it more or less gave him the advantage on the outside going into turn one?
Yeah, I missed a shift on that restart, so he got a perfect. He also timed me up very well, but just missing that shift a tiny bit let him be able to clear me in turn one, and that might have been the difference. I mean, we still had a long way to go after that, and he was, like you said, like a rocket all night long. So it would have been interesting to see what would have happened if I kept the lead.
Yeah, I totally agree. Um, you know, no offense to Justin, sorry about that, buddy, but I was pulling for you. We kind of want to mix up the winners every now and then, just to make it interesting. There, you put on one hell of a show tonight. I got to give it to you. But what do you think was the key there on those last couple of laps? How were you able to actually get underneath Justin and be able to run those last two laps and really come down to a photo finish there at the end?
Yeah, I just got a really good restart on that last one, and with Jacob kind of stalling out, I was able to clear him, and then just stuck my nose in enough under Justin to made it so if he would have turned down, he would have spun himself. So he had to give me a little room, and then yeah, just stayed under him for the first lap, got alongside of him on the white flag, and then I was a little too nice on the last turn. Maybe if I pushed him up a little bit, I could have had the drag race back. But I'm very happy with second place. I mean, finishing second to Justin. I mean, he's like the best late model driver in iRacing. So I'll definitely take that, and we'll move on to the next race.
Yeah, there's nothing to be ashamed about finishing second to Justin Brooks. If anything, if I were in there and finished second to Justin, I'd be very, very proud, my man. But I noticed you're from Allentown, Pennsylvania, running for Team Chevy Motor Club. And I just want to, again, congratulate you on finishing second tonight. Um, but anyway, do you have any sponsors or anything like what? Well, wait, let me back it up. I know what I was going to ask you now. Sorry about that. I lost my train of thought just for a moment, looking at that beautiful white car with the Monster Energy logo on there. Is this your first podium finish with us? Because I'm not sure. Normally, I'm not a broadcaster, but I try to cue everybody up. But I'm not sure that we've ever talked with you before on the podium. Am I wrong?
I think I got third. I'm pretty sure it was at Five Flags.
Okay, all right. Well, I do apologize that, but again, want to welcome you to the podium. Appreciate you running with us. Did a fabulous job. It was very exciting. What a one heck of a finish there. And Cole, do you have any sponsors or anybody that you'd like to thank tonight before we let you go?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for putting on a great broadcast. My Team Chevy Motor Club teammate Cameron Chandler, who couldn't make it since he was at the real life NASCAR race, and then NGK Spark Plugs.
Well, Cole, like I said, man, appreciate you showing up. Appreciate you racing. Congratulations, and you and Justin put on one hell of a show tonight. So anyway, I'm going to toss it over to my sidekick here, Mr. Golden himself. Who you got with you, there, brother?
Oh, I have got Mr. Unbeatable himself, Justin Brooks. Man, dude, I don't even know what to ask you because at this point, I'm pretty sure you know more about this stuff than we do.
Yeah, I mean it tonight was something else. I won't comment on the first race. It was not good at all. It wasn't fun for me. Getting taken out in like 5 other wrecks that weren't even my doing. But the second race, I mean, it was a little bit better. I mean, I had a little bit of fun driving up from the back to the front and driving up to second. I was hoping that we would go green whenever I got up to second. Was catching cold by a tenth and a half a lap, and I mean, I burnt my stuff up a little bit, but I still feel like I had some juice in the right front and had them cautions there and ended up getting by him when he missed that shift. I mean, I timed it perfect, like you said. I was going to try to pinch him down to 1 and either make him get tight or loose and have to crack the throttle and clear him going into 3, but that didn't happen. So I mean, besides that, I mean, I almost gave the race away on a silver platter at the end. Like I said, he got a really good start from the top and the momentum, him cutting down the track. He dove it off into 1. I didn't expect it, but I drove it off in there, and I knew that if I would have came down anymore, that I would have pretty much wrecked myself, or if not, shot myself up the track. So I went in there, bottomed out, went up against the wall, and trying to keep it off the wall, about snapped around on me. And from there, it was just trying to manage what I could on the top, and it was hard on the restarts when the tires cool down on the sim. It gets really tight, and it was no grip up there compared to what it would be during the run. And try to do the best, and ended up coming out on top here.
100%, man. And I gotta say, I mean, as I raced a little bit in real life here. You really you've really showed everybody something out here, and honestly, you've showed a lot of iRacers what something that a lot of them need to learn. And to be honest, that's just the fact that second place is better than wrecking and finishing last. And I'm not going to say you were willing to give up that spot, but I can really commend you for not putting Cole in a bad spot by making a bad block in that situation there. It was really great sportsmanship. It ended up being a heck of a finish and the best finish we've seen all year. So it ends up being a better deal all around. Because second, everybody wants to win, but second, sure better than a wrecked race car.
Oh, for sure. Like I said about the first race, there was a bunch of bad blocks thrown there. From what I understand, there was on the second. Thankfully, I wasn't anywhere near them, but I didn't want to be part of that and be part of the problem that was going on tonight with some of those guys. And like I said, do something not only, like I said, to put myself on the wall, but mess up Cole's race too, because he hadn't done it. It'd be different if he'd done something to make me mad, but he's never done that. So, like I said, it made a hell of a finish there. Glad you guys enjoyed it. Hope everybody else that was watching enjoyed it too.
Heck yeah, buddy. We always appreciate having you in here. And as old Philip Rivers could used to say, first part of that race was a good old fashioned rear end whipping. You just watching you just make short work of everybody working your way through there. But you got anybody? I mean, heck, we're probably getting tired of hearing about it. But you got any sponsors you want to talk about tonight?
Yeah, whatever's on the car. JustinBrooksDesigns.com, Crow Sim Shots, Leave Out Photography, Lottler Deer Processing. Thank the league, thank Landon. I know tonight was a little rough, but it happens in leagues. It happens to the best of them. So I know he'll get it all fixed up and make it even better for the next one. Thank you guys for putting this on. And like I said, it's always fun to talk to you guys after the race. And any competitors that raced McLean and didn't do any stupid crap tonight. There's only a few of them tonight, but Cole was one of them. And there's a few other ones I know who they are. But like I said, hopefully can talk to you guys next week. Thankfully, it's not a twin race. It's a longer race. I can save my tires. I know I got to start in the back, and I should be pretty good there, hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. If I can stay out of trouble, I'm hoping to be talking to you guys again.
Man, I got to talk to Landon because even a win after we can't even stop you with an EOL penalty. We may have to start putting bounties out or something.
Well, I mean, it happened to the guy I spotted for in real life that did the same thing, so I'm fine with that.
Heck yeah, brother. It's a pleasure to have you, and we'll see you next Sunday. And Tracy, if you'll allow me, I do want to bring one more guy in, a little surprise interview here.
Oh, fabulous.
I did something I usually don't do, and that's a little bit of math. And I figured out the best average, the driver who had the best average finish for our two twins tonight. And it was none other than Aiden Neese. Aiden, welcome back, buddy. We had you in here after the first twin, and sure enough, you finished fourth tonight. So third, or heck, second or third in the first one, and fourth in the second one. You had this place figured out tonight.
Yeah, I just wish I was just a little bit cleaner, honestly. I feel like I'll admit I was kind of a fault for some of them, and a lot of it's just because I want to race clean, so I try to leave out a little bit of space, and parts of that means I'm going to check I'll grab the brake just a little too hard to try and just give more space, and then unfortunately, guy behind me, he's going full board, not on him, kind of check up for it. So it's just, yeah, switched overall. I could have just done a little cleaner, a little better, and maybe would have finished third the second race, maybe second the second one, you know.
Well, at least you had fun though, man. Ain't that right?
Yeah, I was having fun in here. This league is really fun. There's really no late model league I kind of like it, as we have a lot of changes. Like we have, I don't know, a league where we run twins for a race and then go back to your normal schedule. So it's just, yeah, really fun.
Heck yeah, bud. Well, tonight should definitely help you come up a little bit on the in the point standings tonight, because those two twins with the best average finish of the night should gain you at least a couple spots tonight anyway.
Hope.
So we don't know for sure yet, but we will figure it out later on. But tell us about your sponsors and stuff, Aiden, again.
I know Tracy's about to say something.
I was just fixing to chime in there, Chris, sort of on what you were saying there. Hey, man, we're going to get the points figured out. Right now, everything that we do is through iRacing, so it's not the best way to sort of transfer the points onto the screen from iRacing, short of just taking a screen capture. So I've been working on it. Hopefully, we'll be able to have something here, and my ultimate goal is to be able to update them every week after the race so we can get a live point standing for everyone. And I just want to tell you, Aiden, congratulations, man. I gotta give it to you. Beautiful car. We called your name an awful lot tonight. It just seems like me, whether it was your doing or not, you're right in the middle of a lot of action. And again, just want to congratulate you on finishing fourth in this second one. And of course, you had the podium finish in the first heat. I fix say heat, but in the first race of the twins. So just want to give you a congratulations there, man. And I don't know, you got any final words for tonight for us or any of your fans or anything?
Well, I gotta thank my sponsors. Brand new one. Unfortunately, haven't been able to talk about because I haven't getting podiums, unfortunately. But G and Home Solutions, a construction company over here in North Carolina, more towards Raleigh and Wilmington, and then as well as Scratch Kitchen. They continue to sponsor me. I'm probably going to run the next race with them on the hood again. Parkway Grading, another construction company up in Virginia, and Caterpillar, and Justin Brooks for making this amazing paint scheme. I know parts of it's camo, so you probably can't see it, but it's there.
Well, we'll
I got
see
the
if we
dad
can.
joke. It's okay.
Well, I was just going through here to see if we can figure out how to maybe get a better view of that wonderful paint scheme that you got.
Well, like you said, part of it's camo, so I don't think we can see all of it.
Right. And that was part of the issue that I had there. I couldn't see all of it there, but we'll see if we can select maybe a different paint view. I tell you, it's a beautiful car, man. The green, the black, the camo, absolutely beautiful. Want to give you 2 thumbs up there. At least you don't look like Landon Farmer and Carter Levi.
Oh my gosh, they had us messed up all night.
I don't know what it is. The only thing I can figure is Carter Levi had a paint scheme that looked awful similar to what Landon Farmer normally runs, and I just could not help myself. I knew better, but every time I saw Carter, I was thinking Lee. See, I can't even get it out right now. I was thinking Landon Farmer. So
sure enough.
Anyway,
well, Tracy,
just
give
want
us
to say,
some of your give us some of your thoughts on the race tonight while we're still here before we sign off.
Well, I tell you, I'm a little bit disappointed in the camera views that are available in iRacing. That's the first thing. It sort of bothered me. We're either zoomed up on a car or so far back you can't really tell, who it is. You can get a good view of the action, but you can't tell who's racing whom. So anyway, that's a little bit out of my control. It was super exciting, especially that second race that we ran, of the second of the twins. I mean, there was a nail biter to finish it up. We had so much action going on such a small track here. I can kind of understand more or less why they do call it the bull ring, because you kind of let loose a bunch of cars in here, and you never really tell what's going to happen, because there's only apparently anyway. Like I said earlier, I didn't even know I owned this track till about 20 minutes before we went live. So, but it does apparently, to me, appear to be a one groove track on the bottom, and you got to fight for all your worth to get down there. If you're hung out, you're going to lose several spots, and you kind of got to even get a little bit aggressive in order to be able to get down to that lower line and be able to get back in line with everybody that is running the lower line. So overall, though, man, I got to give this track here probably a 9 out of 10 as far as action goes because it was everywhere. Matter of fact, I couldn't really keep up with it. You want to keep eyeballs on the leaders, but there's, guys going 3, 4 wide at times through this track, and that's not going to work. But there's not enough camera views. I need more producers to be able to operate this track here. What's your final thoughts there, Chris?
Oh man, the Bull Bash Twins tonight, presented by Eastern Technical Design. I'll tell you what, man, this is a pretty cool format. I'll be honest, I didn't know how it was going to turn out, how it was going to go. It was something that I was really new to. But I tell you what, it was. I kind of like this short dash type format. It really creates action from the drop of the green because nobody can hang back. And like you said, I see why they call it the bull ring because we saw some horns come out tonight, and a couple of these guys are still thrashing around in our Discord there. So this is going to be a fun rest of the week, waiting for some paybacks for next week. I'm willing to bet. But heck, man, before we get out of here, I want to go through and just kind of thank our sponsors real quick. I mean, like we mentioned, Eastern Technical Design. They're our league title sponsor, obviously owned by Mr. Tracy Brown and our admins. Woohoo! Of course, our green flag sponsor, Lucky Duck Motorsports. Polo Board sponsor, Wild Ops. Blue Line Soft Wash Caution Flag sponsor. Stage Break, since we didn't have one tonight, we didn't get to talk much about it, but they're also our apparel sponsor. Lost my list now. Where we go? 213 Simware. And then Tiltify is our white flag sponsor, as always, or as we like to call them, Tiltiffy.
Yeah, Tiltiffy. Absolutely. Right.
Community Radio Network Restart Zone sponsor for Wide Motorsports for that yes sir moment of the race at the end of twin number 2. And of course, Golden Racing for the time to dig, 25 to go. Man, Tracy, I'll tell you what, I'm really looking forward to next week for LFR, LFRL. I love announcing, but I might be climbing in one of these cars one of these nights when I don't have nothing going on.
Look out now, Chris. Oh, man, you have to realize, man, these guys right here are elite, buddy. You're going to have to bring your big boy britches when you climb into one of these cars right here, man.
So, you ain't kidding. I've been watching. I figure it's my turn to get showed up by Justin Brooks. Everybody else has.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I've been dusted more than once by him. So, yeah, it's a good feeling, man. You need to try it. But I do want to apologize to all our viewers. It's kind of, I don't know, it's just difficult. Don't have any experience here at this track. Me and Chris did what we could, but, I'm trying new things with the overlays, producing, and we had a couple of broadcasters down as well. Weren't able to make it here tonight, and so I was just trying to fill in the best I can. Obviously, my forte is not broadcasting, but just doing the best that we can. But adding on to it, it was the format was quick, fast, and hard. The cameras in here, it's hard to pick up all the action all at once or be able to flip through there. But Chris, man, you did an absolute outstanding job. Appreciate you dragging me along through this thing, man. And it's always a pleasure working with you. And I can't wait to see you out here in one of these cars as well. You'll certainly be at the top of my list of one of these guys that I pull for. And I can't wait to see you running nose to tail with Justin Brooks to hopefully grab checker flag there.
Oh man, I'll definitely be running nose to tail with him when he comes around to lap me. That's for sure.
I know the feeling, buddy. I know, but positive mental attitude, man. Hey, you got to bring it. You know what I'm saying? You got to, put swap some paint on that back bumper of his, and coming out of turn 4. You know what I mean? There's a lot
Hey,
of people
sure.
out here that would wreck their mama to be able to grab that checker flag one time.
Oh, sure enough, man. Well, let's let our viewers get on out of here for tonight. And again, for everybody here at LFRL and Leadfoot TV, I'm Chris Golden. And for Tracy Brown and the rest of our crew, we'll see y'all next week for race number 7. Y'all stay golden.